Kaliska Sophia loved the great William Shakespeare, all the water stage. All the water stage. And all the men and women merely a place. Have the exits and the entrances. And one man at his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant kneeling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the wooden schoolboy with his satchel and shining modern face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, shining like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mysterious eyebrow. And then the soldier, full of strange oaths and beaten like the pot, jealous and on a sudden quick and quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even at the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair and valley, good cape and lynch, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, followed by sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6 age shifts into the lean and slip upon the room, with spectacles on nose and pouch inside. His awful horse was every word too wide, for his strong shank and his big manly voice, turning again to a childish treble, pipes, and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange, eventful history. His second childish now sound, mere oblivion, sense teeth, sense size, sense taste, sense everything.
I Dream a World by Langston Hughes. I dream a world where man no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its paths adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, no avarice blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth, and every man is free. Where wretchedness will hang its head, and joy, like a pearl, attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world.
Rusgalova Valeria, 11D. If, Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and meet those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and loss, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you, except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lost the common touch, if neither force nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance wrung, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more. You'll be a man, my son.
Хроника Валера, 11b. Miracles by Walt Whitman. Why? Who makes much of a miracle? As to me, I know of nothing else but miracles. Whether I walk the streets of Manhattan, or dart my sigh over the roofs of houses toward the sky, or wade with naked feet along the beach, just in the edge of my water, or stand under trees in the woods, or talk by day with anyone I love, or sleep in the bed at night with anyone I love, or sit at table at dinner with my mother, or look at a stranger opposite me riding in the car, or watch honeybees beat around the hive of a summer forenoon, or animals feeding in the fields, or birds, or the wonderfulness of insects in the air, or the wonderfulness of the sundown, or of a star shining so quiet and bright, or the exquisite, delicate, thin curve of the new moon in spring. This, with the rest, one and all are to me miracles, the whole referring yet, each distinct in its place. To me, every hour of the light and dark is a miracle, every cubic inch of space is a miracle, every square yard of the surface of the earth is spread with the same, every foot of the interior swarms with the same. To me, the sea is continual miracle. The fishes that swim, the rocks, the motion of the waves, the ships with the men in them. What strange miracles are there?
Arthur Conan Doyle by the North Sea. Her cheek was wet with North Sea spray. We walked where tidy shingle meet. The long waves rolled from far away to paw in ripples at our feet. And as we walked, it seems to me that three old friends had met that day. The old, old sky, the old, old sea, and love, which is as old as they. Out seaward hung the brooding mist, we saw it rolling, fold on fold, and Mark the great sun alchemist turn all its leaden edge to gold. Look well, O lady mine, the grey below, the gold above, for so the greyest life may shine, all golden in the light of love.
Veronica Lucas, 11th B. There Came a Wind Like a Bugle by Emily Dickinson. There came a wind like a bugle. It quivered through the grass, and a green chill upon the heat so ominous did pass. We barred the windows and the doors as from an emerald ghost, the doom's electric magazine that very instant passed on a strange mob of painting trees, and fancies fled away, and rivers where the houses ran, those looked that lived that day. The bell within the steeple wild, the flying tidings whirled. How much can come, and much can go, and yet abide the world.
Асель Тербекова, 11th B. If I Should Die by Emily Dickinson. If I should die and you should live, and time should go on, and morn should beam and noon should burn as it has usually done, if birds should build as early and bees as bustling go, one might depart an option from enterprise below. 'Tis sweet to know that stocks will stand when we with daisies slide, that commerce will continue and trades as briskly fly. It makes the parting tranquil and keeps the soul serene, that gentlemen so sprightly conduct the pleasing scene.
Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pool to pool, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the full cloud of circumstance, I have no winced, nor cried aloud. Under the blood genius of chase, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the year finds and sure finds me unafraid, It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I'm the master of my fate, I'm the captain of my soul.